Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I wanted to show you a very easy, simple border, blanket border, edge, whatever you want to call it. This stitch, let's say, works with multiples of 4 plus one more chain. So this is the back and this is the front. And it goes really fast and it's easy to make this one. Okay, so this stitch, multiples of 4 plus one more chain. After you chain that one more chain, you're gonna skip the first chain and you're gonna do a single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and you're gonna do single crochet in each chain until you finish this row. And after you finish that, you're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and into the first stitch right here we're gonna do 2 double crochets. So with a chain you're gonna have 3. Okay, now this row, what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the next 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and into the 4th stitch 4 double crochets into that same stitch. And this row is gonna be worked like this. So 4 double crochets into that 4th stitch, and again we're gonna skip the next 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and into the 4th we're gonna repeat 4 double crochets. And this is how you're gonna do this row. Okay. Again, we skip the next 3 stitches and into the 4th stitch 4 double crochets. And it's gonna be much easier when you have the blanket because you have a lot of material to have a good grip on. Now I have just 1 row of single crochet. Okay, skip the next 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and into the 4th stitch we're gonna repeat 4 double crochets. And with this border, when you reach the corner, you're gonna have to put 2 into the same stitch in the corner. You're gonna have to put 2 let's say sets of 4 double crochets separated by 2 chains to make the corner. Okay, so you're gonna be left with 3 stitches. You're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the 3rd we're gonna do 3 double crochets into the last stitch. But for a border you're gonna have to put 4, let's say this is the corner of the blanket, so you're gonna have to do 1 more double crochet here. You're gonna chain 2 and you're gonna put 4 more double crochet into the same stitch where you did all this. And this is how it's gonna work, otherwise the corner is not gonna be nice. Okay, so now we're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and we're gonna repeat into the 2nd stitch here, not the one that the chain comes, into the 2nd stitch right there we're gonna put 3 double crochets. Well, 2 double crochets with a chain 3. So now this will be the row that will give you this pattern. It's a very easy row. Okay, so we have the cluster of 4 double crochets. The first double crochet here, we're gonna go and do a front post double crochet. So now between the 2nd and the 3rd double crochet right there, we're gonna put in there 2 double crochets. So 1, go back again into that space between the 2nd and the 3rd double crochet of this cluster, and now we're gonna go to the last double crochet of the cluster and we're gonna do a front post double crochet. You move to the next cluster and we're gonna repeat the first double crochet. We're gonna do a front post double crochet, between the second and the third double crochet, we're gonna put 2 double crochets in there. And the last double crochet of this cluster, we're gonna do a front post double crochet. So this is the stitch. So you move to the next cluster and you're gonna repeat. First double crochet, you're gonna do a front post double crochet. You're gonna go between the second and the third, in that space there, and you're gonna put 2 double crochets. And the last double crochet of this cluster, we're gonna do a front post double crochet. Okay. And now the last cluster of, well, one of the sides of the blanket, you're gonna repeat. You're gonna do the same. And with the corners, you're gonna do the same. It's just you're gonna have to put 2 sets of 4 double crochets, just separated by 2 chains, and you're gonna do the same. So the last double crochet, front post double crochet there. So when you reach the corner, you're gonna have 4, 2 chains and 4 more, and you're gonna do the same like here. Just don't forget to put the 2 chains between the sets of double crochet. Yeah. But if you want just like this for a stitch or whatever, maybe a table runner, because the stitch you can work this, it's just the next row when you're gonna do, it's gonna be, instead of front post, it's gonna be back post and 2 double crochets in the middle. If you want to transform this in a stitch, just to make like a table runner or whatever. So in the last here, we're gonna do into this, let's say we skip the first double crochet, and into the second double crochet, not the chain, the second double crochet, you're gonna do 3 double crochets. So if you want to transform this stitch, the border, let's say, into a stitch, you're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and you're gonna repeat. You're gonna put into the second stitch here 3 double crochets, well, not 3, 2 double crochet with a chain 3. So now you have, it's the front post from the previous row, the 2 double crochets in the middle, and the next is the front post from the previous row. So what you're gonna do, just transform this into a stitch. You're gonna go and you're gonna do a back post double crochet, and you're gonna go between these 2 double crochets, and you're gonna put 2 double crochets, and you have the last double crochet, which is the front post from the previous row, from this cluster, and you're gonna do a back post. So one row you're gonna have front post, and one row you're gonna have back post. So you move to the next cluster and you're gonna have back post, 2 double crochet, back post. And I'm gonna do this row and I'm gonna show you how it looks. Yeah? So you're gonna go between those 2 double crochets and you're gonna put in there 2 double crochet, and you have the back post. And you move to the next cluster and you're gonna start with a back post double crochet. You're gonna put 2 double crochet in between those 2 double crochets. But I think this stitch looks much nicer just as border. So you go back and you do the back post, the last, let's say, double crochet of this cluster, and you move to the next back post first, and you're gonna do 2 double crochets in between these 2. Some of you might like how it looks after I turn the work, and you will see how it looks. And the back post, and at the end you're gonna skip the first double crochet, and into the second, through the stitch, you're gonna put 3 double crochets in there. You're gonna chain 2, and it looks like this. So when you're gonna start, you're gonna go to the second double crochet here, and and you're gonna do 2 double crochets. Then you're gonna do front post, and in between these 2 double crochets you're gonna put 2 double crochets and front post. And it looks like this. Maybe some of you like, but if you want, for example, the border, I finish the border with a single crochet on each stitch at the end. You can leave it like that without this one row of single crochet. If not, well, it's up to you. So this is the border. It's very easy, it goes really fast, but you have to make sure that when you do the single crochet around the blanket, it has to be multiples of 4. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.